I'm in the mood for a knockdown drag-out. And what do we got here? Oh yeah, Air Guys. New fighting game from the makers of Final Fantasy VII. It's a fully three-dimensional fighter with open environments, 14 fighters, 6 of them from Final Fantasy. If you ever wanted Cloud vs. Sephiroth rematch, it's right here. There's also some mini-games, hidden characters, and an RPG mode. It all ends up pretty nicely. Toonami gives Air Guys for the PlayStation 4 out of 5. Stand up and fight like a man. If there's one thing Dreamcast can do, it's sports games. If you thought NBA and NFL 2K were sweet, you gotta check out the new guy, NHL 2K.
Hello and welcome to what promises to be an exciting night.
Even if you're not a hockey freak, this game is worth the effort.
They score!
All the teams, all the players, all the arenas.
Welcome to the Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia.
Even banners in the rafters and old school unis. Challenge yourself according to your skills. Change out lines, control the goalie, or just plug in and bring the love.
Listen, got leveled.
Toonami gives NHL 2K 8 out of 10.
It's a goal!
Lace them up.
There are a bunch of skating games out there, but only one Tony Hawk. Pro Skater 2 picks up where the first one left off. Not the same old story, though. New skaters, different spots. And more tricks. There's a catch. You gotta buy him. Be prepared. It's no easy ride. Tackle some new objectives. Make a skater from scratch. Or your very own park. Pro Skater 2's not perfect, but the best skateboard game around. Toonami gives it 9 out of 10. Wallows was rad, huh?
Well, it's been a year since we talked about Dreamcast hoops. Just got a copy of NBA 2K1. This game looks good. Once again, every player's here, you got all the trades. Gameplay-wise, not much has changed. Taking it to the hole got a lot harder. The computer gets some cheap D.
It's loose. Fix his pocket.
On the plus side, there's better passing. Alley-oops aren't a gimme anymore.
Garnett can't finish the alley-oop.
Also, they added all my favorite blacktop courts, playable right off the bat. It's definitely harder now. It's still the best game in town. Toonami gives NBA 2K1 for Dreamcast a 9 out of 10. It's old school.
It's been a long time since we saw my man Mario in an RPG, but he's back in style. They're calling this one Paper Mario for obvious reasons. Basically, Bowser stolen Princess Peach and you have to save her and, you know, the rest. Not the deepest game, but man, it's fun if you can get down with it. Each boss is like a puzzle that has to be unlocked. Eventually, you get enough star power to take down Bowser in his own crib. Toonami gives Paper Mario for the N64 9 out of 10.
Every now and then, you want a game you don't have to think about. ATV Offroad Fury gets the job done. No backstory. Sit on an ATV and ride. The physics of this game are really good. Just like real racing, without all the pain. Toonami gives ATV Offroad Fury for the PS2 8 out of 10. Eat dirt. With all the high-tech games these days, here's one to take you back. Metal Slug X. Not real sure, but I think you're fighting enemy soldiers who team with aliens and get double-crossed by zombies, but whatever. This game's all about explosions. Buildings, tanks, mummies, you name it, you can blow it up. about an hour's worth of destruction continues. Man, oh man, what an hour. Toonami gives Metal Slug X 7 out of 10.
Mission all over.
Mission all over, indeed. Been a while since we played a really fun racing game, so we checked out Rumble Racing for the PlayStation 2. Think Mario Kart meets Gran Turismo with a little Tony Hawk thrown in, and you get the idea. The more tricks you pull off, the faster you go. Grab power-ups to slow down your opponents. The tracks are designed for maximum fun. You also get to select from 36 cars, most of which can only be unlocked in the single-player mode. Check the two-player co-op for some real craziness. Some drawbacks? The game's too short. Man, in the later levels, the computer is so cheap. All in all, Rumble Racing is a tight little game that should keep you busy until Gran Turismo 3. Toonami gives Rumble Racing for the PlayStation 2 an 8 out of 10. Drop the hammer.
Found a game that might be below the radar for some. Ico for the PlayStation 2. Ico's a puzzle game, but it's not just the puzzles that make it great. It's the overall environment. You control Ico, a boy with horns, and literally lead a young girl, Yorda, around by the hand. You're a team, though. She opens magic gates blocking your way. You help her get around obstacles. Ico's not the only one interested. Mess around too long, and it's all over. Sounds pretty simple, but it's not at all shallow. Every aspect of this game is among the best around. The only downside is it's short, only about 7 hours. Toonami gives Ico for the PS2 9 out of 10. Young love with horns. Can anyone make a good reboot of an old game? I thought maybe. So I checked out Spyhunter for the PS2. All the stuff from '83 is in there. Machine guns, missiles, smoke screens, one fat ride. 14 levels give the game enough depth to keep you occupied. It's a little short, but for a while there, it's a lot of fun. Toonami gives Spyhunter 7 out of 10. The old school's in session. You've all heard of a little game called Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Volume 3 just hit the PS2, so I picked it up and started going off. Best Tony Hawk yet. Fans of the last two know that's high praise. Sweet! Everything's been revamped. Create your own skater or choose from 13 favorites. Outfit your skater down to the color of his glasses. Pick a deck and start soul skating. Attention to detail makes this game great. 9 huge levels, all packed with goals and secret areas. Trick-wise, it's open season. Any trick you can think of, you can do.
Tear it up.
Just make sure you get their stats up to par. Of course, combos remain essential. Even the level editor's been beefed up, and they threw an internet play for good measure. All in all, you can't ask for more than this. Toonami gives Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for the PS2 10 out of 10. Flip you for real. Finally saved up enough credits to squeeze a new system into the mix, so I checked out Pikmin for the Nintendo GameCube. It's a strange one, but really addictive once you get into it. Here's the deal. You crash on a strange planet, scattering pieces of your beloved spaceship, the Dolphin, all over. You got 30 days to collect 30 pieces and get out of Dodge. On the first day, find and pluck your first Pikmin, and it's on. They come in 3 varieties: red or fireproof, yellow gathered bombs, and blue can swim. Very useful indeed. Sun up to sundown, you command your posse of Pikmin around the planet, gathering ship parts, battling enemies, and dragging your defeated foes back to make more Pikmin. Better get them all in before sundown, though. With its bright cartoon-like graphics and smooth gameplay, its only shortcoming is that it's too short, about 16 hours in all. Toonami gives Pikmin for the GameCube 9 out of 10. Pick your squad and roll deep.
Don't know about you, but I like racing games. Burnout's out for all the systems, so we took a look. Race around, open up new courses, get new cars. But the real deal is the crashes. You're supposed to not crash, but come on. Downside is, it's short. Maybe just rent it. No matter how you check it out, this game's fun. Toonami gives it 8 out of 10. We're in rubber, baby. Been a while since we reviewed a Final Fantasy game. Let's not dwell on the past. Picked up Final Fantasy X for the PS2. Sit down. It's gonna take a while.
You don't want to move.
Anyone who's played a Final Fantasy game will be expecting big things. Well, it's all that and a bag of chips.
Here we go!
Won't spoil the story for you. Let's just say it's very long. Graphic-wise, it's everything you come to expect. You get 7 playable characters. The battle system's been totally revamped. Maybe the best one yet. Don't worry, all of your favorite monsters are back and look better than ever. Don't sleep on the secret summoning aeons.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
And make sure you check the minigames, especially the Blitzball. Don't ask. Remember experience points? They're out the window. The new system involves spheres, ability points, and, well, you'll figure it out. This time the quest is shorter. Even with the extras, it will max out at 70 hours. Bottom line, it's the best looking Final Fantasy yet. Check it out before next year when the whole thing goes online. Toonami gives Final Fantasy X an 8 out of 10. Utter wizardry.